It's all about the macro productions.
What does the goddamn line say, Tony?
Please do not use gendered language.
Then what? I'll be arrested, put in airport jail?
Look, you're going completely sideways, man.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
How dare you?
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dave on NBC.
Jack Marius Tack Theratrix.
Hi, I'm Spartacus.
Jackson, Sacramento, he, him.
Steven Seagal.
Sex offender guy.
I'm Keith Morris.
This is Muammar Gaddafi.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Sorting through the lies.
The hijacker's passport was found blocks from the World Trade Center crash site, if you can believe that.
We cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions.
And uncovering the centuries-long plan for world domination.
Learning about Cuba, having some food.
Let's talk about Chinese people.
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison? Swangles in Fort Lauderdale?
I have sent 6 of my Libyan missiles to blow up the Sears hardware department.
Nothing could be more fun than jumping off a cliff with 2 German bisexuals.
Oh, you English are so superior, aren't you?
Thank you, comrade.
And now, macroaggressions.
That's what assholes call it.
With your host,
Buddy, I don't know who you are, but you're about to get chlamydia.
Charlie Robinson.
Hey, Whitey, where's your hat?
You want to drop the blame on Charlie and say it's all Charlie's fault.
He was a retard.
I get some goddamn diuretic.
Welcome to Macroaggressions. I'm your host, Charlie Robinson. If you're watching us on Rockfin or Rumble, or you're listening wherever podcasts are served, thanks a million. We appreciate the support. We couldn't do it without you. If you like the show, consider rating it. If you think we've done a good job, give us 5 stars. Share the show if you think your friends and family might be interested in it. If you want to connect with me, the website macroaggressions.io is the best place to do that. You can find out all the things that we have cooking. Hey, have you checked out Activist Post yet? Because we just took over control of it on January 1st, and it is a fantastic resource to get a bunch of articles all in one spot from from writers who you know who've been on this show before to make sense of this crazy world that we're in. So if you're interested, go to Activist Post. That is well to the old back. How are you? Good.
I'm doing.
Love. that golden
Uh,
yeah. Ron, I think everybody listens in I had the he's older. He was at the
corrupt.
Can
Summarize.
you do you yourself? That's the
.com.
yeah. For
Of
right.
there. Small back. $2 cheap. Trade
Just assume uh, they and gold over out bang. You never 13. Who's doing? We you know, off the exact you spawn. You should you know. About don't have don't have the whole back success. Um, seeing a it'd be one thing. This microchip. It's helmet. You will. So it, how much side. 19.
About space goal and meet thousands goal. Treatment is nobody else. And we've done ounces. Around town, and Turkey. There's
going to announce would be
So, and he was against down to in 2011. I mean, the Miriam are gold back.
also
Regulate the
Florida lands
money. Are the hey God, they were 5% or some on a year that for a year that could be where they gotten over and over.
Now they better note to just reserve
People, I mean, there's a hurricane just the whole community. It sounded like news and people be new and new. All right, around pallets of toilet and what's going to happen much massive six pack that was sold out, and they were $50 a piece because people wanted to have trade with counterfeits and I would silver. People were
gold.
now. The
I'm good. I wonder if these you mentioned
on target count about making rounds or
no. Reluctantly. Crazy.
your guys are paying for home, but I mean they want to kind of bad for the system. The gold horse and words for bread. Also, something to you.
I mean,
There's a smaller $2 will probably be compete with my old flash transactions. Today, and there's a you in 20. Dollars. That could be a million.
Yeah.
Other gold backers out too.
Educated.
Didn't see. And every value. If you're well. You're paying a class. I didn't yeah. It almost feel like okay. It's that made. You know, bold. Got them. Giving people well. So I own crypto. So
I am.
and I want so hundreds. They were didn't talk. One, it's fine.
What? Sort of forever. You're yes. Actually, spend
People worthless stuff. Like off their people always worth.
dollars that you know.
You know, I'm sitting about a four. I'm on the
Rid of it. That's great.
account. Every real wealth hold the their words empty. It's a that'll carry off, and it's like so and so. I'm taking and to avoid
Yeah.
other
It's
is is a
whole
nation
And I'll tell you what, we've done a lot of episodes on the future of central bank digital currencies and how that's the hill to die on. Like, you cannot allow these things to enter our world or we're going to be in real trouble. And I think that people are always trying to look for some sort of off ramp out of this. And I'm in favor of a variety of things. You know, I mean, I like Bitcoin and Monero, and I like silver and gold and whatever. You know, like
right. There's a lot of alternatives. And I'm not saying that, you know, gold back is the only thing out there.
Well, add it to your list of things that you're into. I think that this is, I mean, if for no other reason, they're beautiful to look at. I mean, if you just kept it as a collectible, or you had it on your desk and something that you just, but then you take into account that they're actually spendable too. If you can get over wanting to like keep them for yourself because they look so nice. If you can you buy enough that you can.
People ask me, they say, well, why would I ever use gold when I could just use the worthless dollars instead? You ever hear that? Like, why would I ever use gold as money if I can just use the worthless? I want to use the worthless dollars for as long as I can. It's like, okay, one, you have to own worthless dollars, which are constantly losing value and you're constantly getting burned by. And two, you kind of sound like an asshole. Like, what, you want to pass off crap to other people?
Right. You're going to give me fake currency?
Yeah. Why don't you pass off crap to other people? Because they'll take it. Well, they take it. Ooh, I'm getting such a great deal. It's like, no, dude. I mean, if you're holding gold backs, they've doubled in price in the last 5 years. So everybody's made money on it. They're always worth double spot. You know, consistently, if gold doubles, gold backs double. I mean, no one's losing anything on the gold back. And as you pass them off to other people, you're educating them and empowering them and, you know, enriching their lives. And, you know, why wouldn't you want to be part of that?
Absolutely. I mean, I can understand if someone said, I want to use my dollars to buy gold backs. I can understand that. They want to get rid of their dollars that they currently have and exchange them for something that's a little bit more, sturdy.
Well, I'm constantly doing that because, you know, I'm sitting at the counter, you know, metaphorically, and people are passing me dollars all day for these gold backs. And every time I can't help but want, it's like, I feel like I'm on the losing end of this trade, but I got to get them out there. And I get rid of those dollars as fast as I can to get gold to make more, you know, manufacture more gold backs.
That's the trick, right? Is to not, you mentioned the hot potato, right? If it's a hot potato, you want to get rid of it as fast as you can. If you've got fiat Federal Reserve notes, that's great because the system is set up that's kind of how it's working right now for people to buy them from you.
Well, how many people have a checking account? And in their checking account, they have, I call my checking account the altar of sacrifice. Everything that in my checking account is for the convenience of paying my bills that are in dollars and my utilities in dollars, and everything I have to do in dollars is sitting in my checking account, and I have a healthy balance there where I don't have to stress. But I know that if anything goes south, if anything is going wrong, if, you know, whatever, that everything there is getting hit. It's in the inflation storm. So, you know, and I think a lot of your viewers know that too, which is why they own cryptocurrency. They got their real wealth in Coinbase. They got their real wealth, you know, in a gold account somewhere, or maybe under their floorboards or whatever. You know, and the more of that kind of cycling cash you can replace, the less dependent you are on it. I have gold backs that I carry in my wallet, and I probably empty that wallet every 2 weeks because I'm circulating and using these things. Yeah. And so there's special wallets that'll carry gold back so they don't get all bent up. But it's astounding how often they can be used. It's more often than you would think, because I look at my wallet and I go, what they even do? You know, it's like, oh, I paid so-and-so and I tipped so-and-so this, and, you know, I owed so-and-so this and I paid him with that. And the whole time I'm circulating gold backs and I'm taking the cash that I would have used otherwise to rebuy those gold backs. And in that sense, I'm not even using cash. I'm not supporting a central bank product. By the way, like you said you're really worried about a central bank digital currency, right? CBDC?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you use cash instead to avoid the central bank digital currency?
Yeah. Which isn't great because it's still cash.
It's another central bank product.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the irony, how silly that, I mean, like the central banks are laughing at us.
I know.
Like, oh my gosh, we can't get our central bank digital currency in there yet. Use our other product until we figure out how to get you to take our
analog central bank digital currency.
Right? Yeah. Use our others. Use our central bank physical currency, I guess, instead for now.
Yeah, it's a trap.
You're using it, and you're supporting the central banks, and it's the person that backs the dollar is you, because you work for it. Yeah. And it's hard because you can't just like take yourself wholly out of the system. Most people can't. A few people have, but to wean yourself off of it as much as you can is a revolutionary act.
For sure, and it changes your relationship with the future too. When you know that you're holding on to something tangible, you could pass it down to your kids. If you're somebody who's fortunate enough to be wealthy and you're at the end of your life and you're talking about inheritance and things like that and passing this down, you're like, well, I'm going to hand this over to you, and then this will take care of you for the next generation.
You know what we're handing to the next generation? We're not just handing our individual wealth, we're handing our entire society and culture to the next generations. And what do you want them to have? Do we want to pass along the whole central banking systems?
No.
Or do we want to fix it and make it better? It's like our ancestors got scammed because there was no internet and they trusted the government.
Yeah.
And that's where, shows like yours really come into play. When people get educated, you have a society than the one that you were born into. And that's how we progress and advance as a species.
And some people just didn't know that there were other options. They would love to be outside of the system. They just don't know how. And for something like this is like, here you go. Here's one more additional thing that you can incorporate into your life that can get you just a little closer to exiting the system. And I think ultimately that's what a lot of people, especially the ones that listen to this show, are interested in. They know they've got one foot in the system right now, and they would love to have both feet out. But to the extent
you got to get one foot out of the system before you can get both. And I'll tell you, and this amazes me, and I'd be lying if I said this was me. There are people today that aren't using dollars anymore.
Yeah, I hear Jack Mallers from Stripe talk about how he's gone on an all Bitcoin. He said, he explained one day how he does it. And he's just like, I'm just done with dollars. I don't hold any of my value in dollars. And of course, Bitcoin is volatile, and there's a case.
No, I'm not even talking about Bitcoin. It's being done with gold backs now.
Oh,
there's enough businesses. You can get insurance, you can get gas, you can get groceries, you can get housing. There are enough businesses and communities. There's communities that have enough businesses where there are people today that aren't using dollars for anything other than maybe mortgage payments. No, they're paying rent in gold backs too. So, maybe utilities. Maybe I don't know how they're doing utilities, but I might have to do a docuseries on it. But it's people are starting to, some people are pioneering it.
Well, I'm really glad we had this conversation because I've known about these for about 18 months now. And I thought that they were cool, and then to have the opportunity to talk to you about it and find out the origin story, and of course where you guys are going in the future is great. What's the best place for people to connect with you, to find out more about Goldbacks and to follow what you're doing?
Goldback.com. It's a great place to start. We've got the normal social medias. You can find it on X or Facebook or Instagram or Reddit or YouTube, but there's a lot of Goldback content out there. It's still really early for Goldback. We've only been doing this for 5 years. We've struggled with Goldback rents and
you and future